Hello, Namaste. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, students. I am Subramanya Master teaching mathematics. Today's video I am going to teach 10th standard mathematics. Part 1 textbook. In part 1 textbook, we have the first chapter, that is arithmetic progression. So, in this video, I am going to explain about arithmetic progression, and we are going to solve some problems based on the formulas which we are going to write today. So let us start the chapter arithmetic progression. Children, as we know, progression means which is changing. In mathematics, if you take change in numbers, if you consider increasing number is progression, decreasing number is also progression. See, when we write the numbers in the increased form, there are variety of ways of writing. So today we are going to learn numbers which we are going to write in a definite order. That is arithmetic progression. Simple example, if you take, I will write 1, next 2, next 3, next 4, 5. You know what is the next number. Okay, second example, if you take, I write 2, 4, then I write 6. You know what I am supposed to write in the next? 8, good, 10, 12, etc. This set of examples we call as the arithmetic progression. Another simple example we will take. I start with number 3, 5, 7, 9. Now by this time you know what will be the next number. 11, 13, etc. Very good. So in this way we are going to write the examples for arithmetic progression. So now let us go directly to write the general form of an arithmetic progression. Now children, you can see the general form of an arithmetic progression. General form of arithmetic progression. We write this in a short form AP, arithmetic progression. A, that is the first number. A plus D, what we are going to add to that? Same number we are going to add. So A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, etc. I gave the example 2, 4, I have added 2. Again add 2. 6, again add 2. 8, like that. Another example, do you remember I gave? 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. That means here we are going to add a definite number for every subsequent number. We will get the next number. So in general we have written general form of arithmetic progression as A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. Like this we can write the general form. Now the question comes, suppose I start with the number 2. I will go on adding 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, let us count with the fingers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 is the fifth number. Easily we can find it. 10 is the fifth number. That means in this progression, fifth number is 10. Now the doubt comes, what is the 50th number? what is the 60th number, what is the 100th number. We don't have so many fingers. So there is a need for us to find a formula which gives us 50th term, 60th term, 100th term, 200, 500, 1000, any number. Generally we say nth term of arithmetic progression. So now we will go to the formula to find the nth term of arithmetic progression. An, we should, this is subscript n, we should read that as An, that is nth term of AP, is given by A plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. A means the first number, D means the common difference, and n means the number of terms. So in this way we can find the 100th term, 200, 500 or whatever it may be. Now when we take an arithmetic progression, for example 3, we'll add 3 to that, 6, add 3 to that, 9, add 3 to that, 12. So in this case what is happening, first number is 3. This is the first number is 3. And for 3 what we have added? 3 we have added, we got 6. Again what we have added? 3. That means that 3 is called the common difference. So n is the number of terms. You want to find 100th term, 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. What will be the 100th number? This formula will help us. Now we don't want any fingers now. We need only the formula to find the number of terms of arithmetic progression. Now the third formula here we have common difference. I took the example 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. What is the common difference? How to find common difference? The previous number minus previous number. A2 minus A1. Second number minus first number. 10th number minus 9th number. 6th number minus 5th number. 7th number minus 6th. So inside number we say term. 10th term minus 9th term. So in this way we can find this common difference. And we have another formula to find the common difference. When the sequence is not given in an order, just they will give you what is the first number, last number, and we will come to know. We can find the common difference. Tp minus Pq over P minus Q. So today, based on these formulas, we are going to solve the problems. Okay? Now let us take the first exercise. Exercise 1.1 in our textbook. In arithmetic progression, exercise 1.1, we have the first problem. In this first main, we have 4 problems. These 4 problems, we should identify whether it is an arithmetic progression. If it is not arithmetic progression, we just write it is not an arithmetic progression. Okay? Now, let us see the first problem. Let us read the problem, children. The taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is 15 rupees for the first kilometer and 8 rupees for each additional kilometer. So many times we travel in auto, we travel in taxi, and the auto driver or the taxi driver will calibrate, will turn the meter. So the beginning in that taxi, it shows 15 rupees. See, the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is 15 rupees for the first kilometer. So first kilometer you have to pay 15 rupees. Now you will travel another 1 kilometer. You need not pay 15 rupees. They have given 8 rupees for each additional kilometer. That means 15. If you will travel to second kilometer, 15 plus 8. 23 kilometers, 23 rupees. Again, another kilometer you will travel. 23 plus 8. How much? It is 31 rupees. Again, this is the first kilometer, second kilometer, third kilometer, fourth kilometer. Add 8 rupees. 39. Again, add 8 rupees. 39 plus 8. 47 rupees. So, this way, the taxi fare has to be paid. Now, they have asked the question in this problem. This problem is an arithmetic progression. What is the first number? 15. What we have added? 8. That means 15. 15 plus 8. How much 15 plus 8? It comes to 23. Again, now you have got this is 23. This is 23. Now the next one is 23 plus 8. 23 plus 8. It is 31. Again, 31 plus 8. It is 39. 39. So, here what is happening in this problem, 8 rupees is being added. Hence, this sequence, that is 15, 23, 31, 39, 47, etc. is an arithmetic progression. Is an arithmetic progression. So in this way, you can find number of problems. Auto problem. Okay. And money that you are going to invest in the bank, every month you are going to pay 10 rupees, let us say. First month 10 rupees, next month another 10-20, next month another 10-30, 40, 50. Now you can analyze this arithmetic progression is within our life. We are playing with arithmetic progression in our life. We are not aware of it. So, in this problem, we have analyzed that this is an arithmetic progression.